Hey folks, William here, LRB Adventures. We have ventured off to Shades of Green today, over at the Walt Disney World Resort, of course. And we have a wedding to go to today, so we thought we would get a few shots of this beautiful resort, as you can tell right here, for you all. Shades of Green has a very unique story behind it. Shades of Green opened back in 1973. And was actually called the Golf Resort at that point in time. It opened up with 151 rooms and was actually very successful. And so at that point, it needed to grow. So basically what they did in '86, they did go ahead and add another 151 rooms, and basically the resort just kind of took off. They did change the name at that point in time to the Disney Inn, and again it was staying very full. Occupancy level was almost at 100%. And then in 1994, the Department of Defense of the United States government actually leased the resort and the ground it sets on for 100 years. And literally was using the facility as it is now for retired military and active military guests and their families, of course. And then in 1996, they full out purchased the building, not the land. The land is still owned by the Walt Disney World Company, or the Disney Company, that is. And they did purchase the building, though, the Department of Defense, for $43 million. And it is actively ran and operated by the Department of Defense as of this day right now. And pretty much every single room, they do have 100% occupancy pretty much all the time. I was talking to a couple of cast members, and that is right on target. They are always full. This resort is beautiful, as you can tell. This is as you walk in at the ground level, out front where the buses do pick you up, where the waterfall is down at the bottom where I first came in. This is actually ground level as you're walking in off of the front of the building that you would pull up in your car. And this is the lobby as you walk in. That Mickey Mouse is about almost 6 foot tall. It is really neat. It does have, of course, he's draped in the American flag, but each one of his feet, as you can see here, this foot will say the United States, July 4th, 1776, and on the other foot, we do have the beginning of the Constitution of the United States, which is a really neat feature. I didn't notice it from far away, but as we got closer, it definitely stood out for us. What a really neat resort. It is splashed with a little bit of Disney here and there, but it's not overwhelming like you would have at a normal Walt Disney World resort. Just because it needs, and they wanted it to be a little bit subtle and more of a retreat, and it definitely has that feel to it. As you can see, the Magnolia Wing on the left side of the building, and then of course on the other side down by Mickey, you're going to have the Palm Wing, which is really neat. This resort is gorgeous. We're going to go outside here in a moment, and you will be able to just kind of get a feel to it. And it does have that country club feel to it, and just a retreat all the way around. Different type of vibe when you're here. Now, as you can see, there is a lot of POS material, just because they do have their own ticketing center back here, and that's where this is right now. And they do sell tickets for all local attractions in the area. That would make it a one-stop shop for the guests, which would make it so much easier for them here. And as you can tell, the room we're going into now is a little sports pub to where you can watch your favorite games and things of that sort. And there are also other rooms that you can rent out for large groups and banquets and things of that sort, kind of like the one we were in for the wedding. But very neat. The resort is spread out fairly large. There's also a very large parking garage on site too, so it's not taking up so much room on the outside with a parking lots and things of that sort. Now we've went out back a little bit here, and you'll be able to see over the balcony the courtyard and the fountains and the walkways, and there's plenty of seating area and things out there overlooking the greens and the on the golf course. That is, it is a beautiful resort. As you can see, there's the wings on both sides, and it is heavily manicured. Everything is spot on the way it should be. They definitely know what they're doing here. So we're going to give you just a few more views, and then we're going to go ahead and get out of here. What a gorgeous place. Thanks for stopping by. If you do like our content, please like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.